Hmm. But how do I click it? Whatever. What about midterms? Mm. As in the terms are mid? Or midterms like the exams? Well, I don't know how to turn this shield mode shortcut thing off. Anyway. It's very quiet. I guess I can't edit that now. So essentially, this guy, this grizzled passenger, is greeting you to Eorzea. But we're gonna do minimal commentary. Vilbrand. His name is Brennan. I will adjust the audio. I do need to look something up though. But how do I turn it off? Okay. We're gonna silence that. Hi, you're getting banned. still can't figure this out. Oh, did I fix it? It looks like I fixed it. Alright, there we go. What first attracted me to adventure? Carbon looks like the kind of person who would go for power. He has the best assumptions, protecting the weak, fighting for what's right. Key points. Pretty sure this character's goddess is Limlin.
エオルゼアの南西パイルブランド島 ロータの角に面するリムサ・ロミンサは島南部のラノシア地方を領する海洋都市国家である。湾内にある島々と岩礁の上に渡された橋廊が作る町並みは女神の名を取りリムレーンのベールと称されるほど美しい。海の都と謳われるこの都市に今一人の冒険者が訪れようとしている。今はまだ己の運命を知らぬ者
He's very red, but none of the reds quite match.
神々に愛されし地エオルゼアの歴史に名を残す者。この冒険者の長き旅は海の都リムサ・ロミンサから始まる。
Oh man, big stretch. Welcome to Limsa Lominsa, a bustling city-state filled with scoundrels and brigands, the rough-cut diamond of the Rotano Sea. Alright, before we get started, just a quick HUD layout setup. 7. Eight. This needs to be quite a bit smaller. Alliance 2, where are you? There you are. This goes right above the actions. Just kidding. There we go. I wish I could move it just a hair. Alright. Alright, all that's sorted. And of course these go up here. Keybind's done. Couple of things I almost forgot. That goes right here. Cool, and macros. All right. Now then, I'm sure you're itching to explore, but adventurers are required to register their presence in the city, and without a bit of local knowledge, you're like to get your throat slit in some piss-stinking alley. So before you do anything else, get yourself over to the Drowning Wench and enroll with the Adventurers Guild. It's not far, just head straight down the street and speak with Grefar. He'll show you how to work that big moving platform we call the Crow's Lift, and that'll take you up to the pub. Once you're there, look for a fellow by the name of Baderon. He's the proprietor of the Wench. He might curse like an ale-sodden sailor, but the man's got a soft spot for wide-eyed newcomers like yourself. He'll set you straight. Got all that? Good. Now run along, and may the navigator guide you on your journey. There's the duty list. I'm gonna nudge this down just a bit. There it is. Welcome to Limsa Liminsa. If you have a mind to visit the Drowning Wench, the Crow's Lift will take you there. Pretty sure I can't do anything else until I do that first. Greetings to you, lad. What'll it be? Ah, but you ain't here for the drink, are ye? You've come with the mind to try your hand at adventuring, I reckon. Well, you'll find no shortage of work here in Limsa. The name's Baderon, and this most hospitable of hosteleries is the Drowning Wench. 'Tis also the home of the Adventurers Guild here in Limsa. That's why we've got a desk specially for handlin' guild business, and why I seem to spend more time saving the necks of whelps like yourself than wetting the throats of me regulars. Adventurers have a knack for finding trouble, see? Not that they need it in these parts, on account of there being trouble wherever you look. If you manage to steer clear of the fishbacks and the kobolds outside the city, the pirates on the inside will get you instead. And if they don't manage, there's always the Garlean Empire to finish the job. Oh, no one knows what they're planning, of course, but if they're planning anything, you can be sure it's to kill the lot of us. This town seems peaceful at a glance, but look again and you'll see a people living in fear of what tomorrow might bring. And who can blame him after everything that's happened? Eorzea took a mighty blow during the calamity, but our homes weren't the only things what got wiped off the face of existence by that thrice-damned bastard of a dragon. It took our bleedin' memories, too, and no one's been able to explain it in a way that makes an onto sense. None of the folks what saw it and lived to tell the tale seem to agree on how the tale actually goes. 'Tis all foggy, like recollections from an hard night on the ale. You can imagine why people might fear for the future if they can't rightly recall the past. But there is one thing we all remember, and that's the group of adventurers what laid down their lives to drag Eorzea back from the brink, when she was bound for the abyss. Well, I say we remember. Truth is, though we ain't forgotten what they did for us, the gods damned calamity-spawned memory loss robbed us of their names. It won't even let us picture their damn faces. 'Tis like staring at a gull flying in front of the sun. All you see in your mind's eye is a shadow set against a blinding glare. And that's how every bugger describes it, by the way, give or take the odd gull. It's this what's got people calling these eras the warriors of light. If Limbs is ever going to put this time of darkness behind it, it's gonna need adventurers to help banish the fear. It's gonna need new heroes like the ones we lost. Maybe one day you'll be one of them, and that's why any aid we can give to an adventurer is effort well spent. What say ye, lad? You willing to lend us your strength? Methinks to ye, and to the navigator and all. I knew she'd steered you my way for a reason. Ah, but listen to me yattering on like a sun-touched fishwife. 'Tis high time we got your mark in me book. Put your scrawl right there. Got some crow's feet. Carbon Dujit Maruk, is it? A fine name it is. I'm not sure if that's how you say that. Congratulations, you're now an upstanding member of the Venturers Guild. You there, adventurer. You sailed in on the last ferry, did you not? The captain recorded being attacked by a pirate vessel, and several witnesses have testified independently that a passenger matching your description went out on deck mere moments before the incident took place. Sending your friend signals, were you? Now hold on just a moment there, officer. You've got the wrong bloke. I forgot I'm a male. This fine upstanding young gent is me dear departed grandma's sister's niece's cousin's closest companion. The lad wouldn't be caught dead fraternizing with such unsavory elements. Is that right? Ahem. You're surely aware of the recent kidnappings. Respectfully, then, we cannot be too trusting of outsiders at a time when the loyalty of even our closest friends is in doubt. Aye, you make a good point there, officer. A very good point. Very wise. You needn't worry, though. I keep one eye open at all times. Me, and two more often than not. Now, sir, what say ye to a tankard of me finest ale before you return to your duties, eh? Not a watered-down cup of piss like last time, I should hope. Ain't got the faintest idea what you're on about, officer. The wench might offer some of the cheapest grog this side of the Strait of Merrill for her, but that don't mean it won't get you good and pickled. And look, there's a chair over there just crying out to be sat on, so kick off them heavy boots, eh? You'll have to excuse these eager bloody yellow jackets. There's been a spate of kidnappings, see, and they ain't got a clue who's behind 'em. Naturally, they've taken to clapping irons on anyone who looks vaguely suspicious, which means venturers, visitors, and pretty much every bugger else in this town. Don't take it personal, though. Us Laminsons can't be a headstrong bunch of bastards. Can be, and a headstrong bunch of bastards, 'tis true, but given time, we'll grow on ye. Now where was I? Oh, aye, welcome to Limsa Laminsa, where the sea's as green as the faces of me patrons after a few too many black belly whiskies. Now take a moment to gather your wits, and we'll get started with learning you the ways of the city. Adjust stream title how. There we go. Whoops. Ah, that's where the midterm thing went. I did not realize that my go live notification said midterms. My bad. Where did that send to? Alright, stream title more accurate. Let me adjust where I'm sitting here. There we go. Alright. And let me adjust the sound. Because it's pretty quiet, isn't it? Right then, let's start you off nice and easy with 3 tasks that'll help you get used to life here in Limsa. Firstly, if you head down a floor, then point your nose to the west, you'll get an eyeful of the great glowing crystal in the middle of the courtyard. That's an aetheryte, a device what can move ye from one place to another in the blink of an eye. Ain't no swifter way to travel, providin' there's an aetheryte where you want to go, of course. Have a chat with the yellow jacket on guard down there, and you'll be treated to a lecture on the workings of the device. Before you do that, though, remember to touch the thing. Strange as it sounds, it won't work till you have. Second on the list is the marketplace. You'll find weapons and armor and all your adventuring bits and pieces for sale in the district what lies beyond the aetheryte. Don't go throwing your gill around just yet, though, or you'll get fleeced quicker, and you can say, "Why's me coin purse so light?" Have a word with Swazbleet instead. He's to the head of the Merchants League, by the way. Give him this old octant and he'll treat you well. For the last of meal plans, I suggest you meet some fellow spellslingers at the Arcanist Guild. I guarantee you'll learn a few tricks for your tome if you decide to join their crew. Muri at the front desk is the one to get you started. Got all that, lad? Seeing to them 3 tasks will take you on a little jaunt round the city and help you work out where everything is. Now I've best be getting on, run along, eh? Bugger it, there I go, sending you off without telling you something crucial. The bloody calamity's made a right mess of me memory, I swear. Well, that, or like the ale. Any road, while you're out, if you happen to pass any poor sods what look like they might need help, consider giving their tale a woe a listen, eh? Sounds like a chore, I admit, but you never know what interests and opportunities could be lurking out there, just waiting for you to stumble on 'em. For example, Ninia over yonder's been casting glances at you since you waltzed in. Why not lend an ear and see what she has to say? Aye, you're like to find yourself running odd errands in the beginning, but once you build a reputation as a man folk can trust, the jobs will get harder and the rewards more generous. If you've the time, I'd also seek the advice of the smithier and the wench. The lads as bear that title have some fine advice for them what are just starting out in the profession, and that, my lad, is how you go about becoming a legend among venturers. Oh, would you look at this, a shiny new adventurer. Listen close, lad. I've some information that might just help put you on the map here in Limsa. I was passing through Bulwark Hall below not long ago and saw a bunch of herbs just scattered about on the ground. No, I'm not entirely certain, but I think they might have been the black market wares known as dream flowers. Limsa Laminsa is a busy port, and not all the merchants that blow in across the strait are above board, if you know what I mean. How'd the plants end up in the mizzenmast? Who knows? Might have been a deal gone bad. The important thing is you make a name for yourself by handing 'em in. Speak to Skane Rail, and she'll get you down to the first floor. Then all you have to do is pick up the herbs and take 'em to Aldskiff at the Octon. Being a worldly captain, he knows a thing or two about such shady goods. I'm gonna take the crow's lift down. That reminds me. Anyone? I guess not.